up, you guys? And today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch. It dropped 2 weeks ago. I got it day one, and I've been playing it ever since. Every single day I've played it. No days off, son. I've been playing it every day, and I'm here to give you my review, kinda. It's more just my pros and my cons. I don't have any of this written down. This is off the top of the dome, because you notice how I do it, boy. Off the top. No script. No something, nothing to look at. Off the top, my dude. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you my pros and my joyCONZ, boys. As you can see, I got the Nintendo Switch right here, and like I said, I've been playing it like crazy. Every day, son. No breaks. And you're probably wondering, so what's your first pro of the system? I can tell you that right now. Oh, these are supposed to drop off. Anyways, the joyCONZ. I love these things. My first pro about the system is the joyCONZ. You'd think they'd be a con, but they're my pro, dude. I love these things. They feel so good in the hand. And pause on all this real quick. I just want to make that clear. Pause on everything I'm about to say. They feel so good in the hand. They're small, they're compact, and they're sexy, man. Just look at them. Look at them together. They're so sexy. And I love the feel of them. I love how it feels to hold them in my hands, son. Like, and when arms comes out, dude, you better catch me out here. Like, dude, this feels so good right now. Like, I feel great. I feel on top of the world, son, right now with these in my hand. It feels great. And you know what? I tried them sideways with snipper clips. I got the demo. I didn't buy the game, unfortunately, but I've been using it sideways a little, and it actually feels pretty good. I was a little nervous with it sideways, but in all their forms, they feel great. On the system, in this little grip, you know what? We here, boy. Let's put it in the grip, son. But yeah, look at that. And yeah, I know it looks like a puppy. I know. Okay? But yeah, I even like it like this. I heard some people complaining about this like form with it in the grip, but I think it feels comfortable. Like, if Smash comes out, I might be able to work with this. I actually played on the gamepad, Smash 4 with the gamepad on the Wii U, so I think I can work with this, dude. I think I can make it work. But yeah, I don't think I need to get the Pro Controller yet. Maybe in the future, but right now, man, I feel good just like this. So my second pro about the Nintendo Switch, my dudes, is the screen. Now, everybody that had played it before it came out talked about how the screen is actually good looking. They were like, oh yeah, it's only 720p, but it actually looks vibrant, bright, and pretty good. And I can vouch for that. It looks amazing. Now, I'm one of those people who, I used to have the LG G3, I think it was, and that had a quad HD display. So I'm really big on the really good displays. I want 1080p at the minimum. I'm that type of dude. But I gotta say, 720p looks great. It looks fantastic. Like, honestly, if someone told me this is 1080p, I'd be like, is it really? Like, I'd actually believe it is 1080p. I'd be like, oh wow, I didn't know that. You know, like, I would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, it looks that good. It really does look great. It's bright, it's vibrant, and you see the details. It is HD, that I could tell you. It looks good, and the fact that you can bring this anywhere, which brings me to my next pro. The handheld mode on this is amazing. I have literally docked it like 4 times maybe at the most. Like, the first day I got it, I docked it once, and then I docked it 3 other times after that. 97% of the time I've been playing on this Nintendo Switch has all been in this mode right here. Either this or tabletopping it up. And in fact, yesterday I got a haircut. As you could see, you see the cleanness right here? You see that, my dudes? That's clean. But yeah, I was getting a haircut, and I set it up on the table, and I put the joyCONZ in my pockets, you know, because I didn't want to get hair on the joyCONZ. You see that? I'm always thinking ahead, my dudes. So I put the joyCONZ in my pockets, and lo and behold, what the heck is this on me? Boy, if you don't get out of here with that. But yeah, I put them in my pockets, and I set the Switch on the table, boy, and I was like this, getting my haircut. It was hype, dude. It was hype. I've never seen anything like it. Like, dude, name me another console that could do that. I'll wait. None, my dudes. None. This, I've literally never, I love it so much, dude. I love it. I could literally play my full console anywhere, and it's HD. Oh, it's a dream come true, dude. I love it. So tabletop mode and handheld mode, love them. The dock's fine too, but you already know with the Nintendo Switch, we stick it in handheld mode 95% of the time, as long as I have it. I absolutely love handheld mode. I could chill back in my bed and just freaking play, dude. It's so sick. It's a TV wherever you go. Next pro, and my last, well, this whole system is pretty much a pro for me. I actually have very few cons, but my next pro is the design. This is the cleanest looking Nintendo system. Let me stick the joyCONZ on there. This is the cleanest looking Nintendo system ever. No doubt about it. This system is clean. Like, this looks like the future, dude. Look at how sleek that is. And like the matte finish is like so, oh man, it feels good in the hands. The only design flaw is this right here, my dudes. The port on the bottom. Never gonna understand that. Well, yes I do, because it's sticking in the dock. But if you like me and you don't use the dock ever, then that's kind of, because you can't charge it while you're playing. But yeah, other than that though, I think the design of this, putting the SD card under the kickstand, I think Nintendo just hit it out of the park with the design of these. I just think it looks sick, dude. I love the design of the Switch. It's so clean. By far, the cleanest Nintendo system ever. Now, to move on to my cons. My joyCONZ. And I don't have many, but my biggest con of this system is the lack of games. Now, I know many people would disagree, and I know there's Zelda. Obviously, Zelda's a blockbuster. I've been having the time of my life on that game. But for me personally, that's the only game that really caught my attention. Snipper Clips looks great, but the only problem with that game is that you have to be 2 players to really have fun. You can play 1 player, but come on. Come on, my dude. Who's gonna play Snipper Clips 1 player? And not me. I could play 2 player, and my brother said, hey, you should get it, we could play, but I know my brother, and that dude's wishy-washy, son. He'll say, hey, let's play, and then I'll buy it, and then and then I'll go over and say, hey, you wanna play Snipper Clips? He'll be like, nah. So, that's why I didn't get Snipper Clips. It does look fun, but I'm sure I'm gonna buy it in the future. I don't know when, but I'm not done with Zelda yet, so who cares right now? And then there's Fast RMX. And that looks fun, but I just didn't get it really, and it's not exactly what I want. Like, Zelda is exactly what I want. Like, that's what I've been fiending for, that's what I want to play. Fast RMX looks cool, but I don't know, it just didn't tickle my fancy, you feel me? Like, if we're gonna get an F-Zero, and give me an F-Zero. Like, if we're gonna get an F-Zero, and give me an F-Zero. On the real though, Nintendo, hire Shinnen to make a F-Zero game, please. If we don't see that at E3 or next E3, what are you doing? Well, we'll probably see it like later down the line, but you get my point. But yeah, Fast RMX, it didn't tickle my fancy, if you will. Then there was Super Bomberman R, and I've never really been a big Bomberman fan. In fact, I've never played the Bomberman games. I love Bomberman's design, and I'd be down if he was in Smash Bros, but I've never played a Bomberman game in my life. I'm just being real. I'm being real. I never have. So Super Bomberman R wasn't really of interest to me. Now I know all those games got great reviews, but for me personally, none of them tickled my fancy. None of them. And then there was 1-2 Switch. Now that game looked fun to me. I'm not even gonna lie. There's only one problem. It looks like it'd only be fun for like 5 minutes. Don't get me wrong. If I was like having a family gathering, I'm telling you, that game with my family would be so fun, dude. I'd be having a time of my life. But unfortunately, my family lives in Florida. So yeah, that's why I didn't get 1-2 Switch, but that's pretty much it. There's some other little games on the eShop. And maybe I'm just picky, okay? Maybe I'm just picky. But to me, the only game that really tickled my fancy, like I keep saying, is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I've been having a joy on that. Now, luckily, that game is so big that I'm nowhere near finishing it, and I probably won't be for another couple weeks. So, that doesn't bother me at all. But Mario Kart 8's coming out. I personally think that should have been a long time, but that's another story for another day. As you can see, I got the Mario Kart shirt on. Check me out, dudes. What you want with it? But yeah, we got that coming out in April, and then we got ARMS coming out, which that's the game I can't wait for. I'm so hyped for ARMS. You better see me on that, boy. I'm gonna be there playing ARMS. I doubt they'll have a midnight release, but I can't wait for ARMS. Then Splatoon 2 after that. We do got the Splatoon Global Test Fire coming up, though, which I'm hyped for. I'm probably going to be streaming it, so stay tuned for that, my dudes. And then, what else? And then we got E3, which I'm sure they're going to announce a load of stuff at E3. This E3 is going to be so hyped, dude. I cannot wait. But yeah, as far as the Switch, let's just sum this whole video up real quick. I love the system. I think it's near perfect. The only problem, literally the only real problem I have with the Switch is the lack of games that appeal to me personally. And that's going to be filled out by the end of this year, no problem, so no worries about that. And I know it's only the first couple weeks. That's why it's a con, but it's really nothing because that's all going to change pretty soon. Oh, there is one more con though. I can't use my Bluetooth headphones. I hate that. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. And if you... Oh, another con. Hold up. Hold up, we ain't done yet. The lack of applications like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube. I know Nintendo said they were coming, so I'm looking forward to that. That's why I don't really consider that a con, because it's coming. But YouTube, Netflix, Hulu would be great on the Switch. I'm telling you, dude, that's going to be amazing. I cannot wait for that. It's perfect for the Switch, those apps. It's perfect. Can't wait. But yeah, that's one con, but again, that's going to be filled out soon anyway. So I just had to throw that in there. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
If it makes you sick to your stomach, acid, indigestion, my suggestions, KO, pectate. If it feels like I'm running away with the game, it's cause I am, don't speculate, spectate. All I got is kick for days and insults for decades, but I get by with my wicked ways.